Though we're currently in the midst of the global pandemic, COVID-19, I want to discuss with you another pandemic that's equally stressful and destructive. As a society, we're inundated with the hustle culture crisis, and people everywhere are suffering from it. And by hustle culture, I mean the collective urge that we have is the urge that we feel as a society to work harder and faster at maximum capacity every day to accomplish our goals and our dreams at lightning speed. And please don't hear me say that working hard isn't important, because it is. We can't sit around and expect success and fulfillment to come to us without putting in the effort. Yet, what I see in both the corporate and the entrepreneurial worlds so much are people who are riding the crazy train of overwhelm, stress, and exhaustion on a daily basis, and they have no time or energy left for who or what matters most to them, much less time to take care of themselves. The hustle culture feeds on the lie that I'm not enough, that I need to make a certain amount of money, have X amount of recognition, and achieve a level of lifestyle and then I'll finally feel significant. I'll finally feel happy. It's a perfect recipe for burnout, and I see it all the time. Staying in this hustle culture is a disease that feeds on the worst parts of us. We live in fear and ruled by stress, causing us to make decisions in a fight or flight mode that leaves us depleted and miserable. We're constantly in a race for first place, but there's no finish line. And no matter how hard we work or how much we achieve, we're left with a yearning, an ache inside for more. One of my favorite quotes is by the author Shauna Nyquist, and she says, it's about trusting that the hustle will never make you feel the way you want to feel. In that way, it's a drug, and I fall for the initial rush every time. If I push enough, I'll feel whole. I'll feel proud. I'll feel happy. What I feel, though, is exhausted and resentful. Do you relate? Are you caught up in the hustle culture pandemic? Are you buying into the lie that if you work hard and fast enough, that you'll achieve that level of success that will make you feel like you're enough, that will finally make you feel whole, proud, happy? But what you feel instead is exhausted, resentful, and much less than fulfilled? Now more than ever, it's time to distance ourselves from the hustle. And to do so, we've got to remind ourselves that it is a drug, and the initial rush is an illusion. But it always leads to a dead end of frustration and exhaustion. Every time. This slower time that we're in right now is the perfect opportunity to reevaluate how you want to live and to shift how you want to spend your time and your energy every day. And as you create your new normal, I encourage and challenge you to quit the hustle. How much more enjoyable and fulfilling would life be if you slowed down just a little? Why not take your time waking up? Schedule in breaks for your self-care. Be fully present when you're with people that you love. And schedule in what's most important into your calendar first. Then you can make your working hours as productive and focused as possible, even though there are less of them. Because life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And our hustle is killing us. Our bodies are not the machines that we've built. They're not machines. We need to be cared for and nurtured with rest, connection, and healthy fueling. And we need time and space to tend to our hearts by giving our time and attention to what's meaningful and what's fulfilling and what's enjoyable. We can't do any of that if we're packing every moment of the day full, focused on the next task to grow our empire even faster. Do yourself a favor and stop wearing the hustle like a badge of honor. Because grinding constantly is not sustainable, and it doesn't mean you get more accomplished. Trust me, I've lived it. I've been a victim of it myself. It's crucial that we have dedicated periods of rest, downtime, and play. Our brains and our bodies need time to reset and process all that we put in them all throughout the day. Spend time evaluating who you are outside of your work and your achievements and your performance. and do the inner work to discover your true purpose in life as opposed to the activities that you do every day or the role that you play, you're so much more than that. Once you know your purpose, it will fuel you instead of continuing to be driven for success or for significance or for some sense of security. Prosperity follows purpose. And fulfillment comes with living heart-centered and aligned with what matters most to us. So today's the day to free yourself from the prison of the hustle and choose the path to free and true life. Your heart knows the way. Follow it.